Hello, everyone. What is your divine masculine feeling today, the 9th of June 2025? Well, even though, Saturn moved into Pisces on the 29th of March and it's going to stay there till 2028, we are feeling that influence very, very strongly today. And the beautiful thing about Saturn in Pisces, it brings out a lot of emotions in a very structured way. So that's the reason why you may have noticed for weeks you're feeling emotional, you're thinking a lot about your divine counterpart. And today, with the upcoming strawberry full moon on the 11th, and with the sacred alignment of today, you may just be feeling this inspiration that's coming out from within to speak, to communicate, to dream about your future with your divine counterpart. And the most beautiful thing about today's sacred alignment is Saturn is like a father energy. The energy is about protection, it's about security, it's about showing you how your love is meant to be. So, Saturn in Pisces, it's about reminding you and your divine counterpart that you are in this for the right reason. So that's the reason why your divine masculine is feeling the energies of Saturn in Pisces more and more. And this is what's giving him that boost to feel more in alignment with himself. And this is what's going to bring about a lot of changes in your relationship with him from now till 2028. And that's why union season is also at an all-time high because of this rare combination. May's full moon was very powerful. June's strawberry full moon is going to be even powerful, and that's why you're already feeling the energies days before um, it's it's going to happen. So the messages that I'm receiving from your divine counterpart, from your divine masculine, is that he wants you to know that he's very excited. And he's also tired at the same time because emotionally he feels like he has gone through this roller coaster, and somehow, with the powerful energies of Saturn, he is deeply reflecting on his role in your life, how he has been a leader, how he has been leading you. It may not have been in the best of ways. He may have said hurtful things like, I'll never ever talk to you again, I'm not interested in you, I don't I don't want to be with you. But these words come from Saturn's protector perspective, that he wants you to remember that not all that glitters is gold, but sometimes spiritual ascension and evolution is actually about facing your own inner demons and going beyond it, and to come out alive, wise, and attuned to your true goddess energies. So he's saying he had to do what he had to do for you to be who you are today. And and one thing he's very confidently saying is he might have done a lot of things subconsciously, but it never came from the place of hurting you or making you feel wounded, but was to empower you and for you to come out of your victim mode, for you to love yourself, for you to become the goddess you are, for you to admire yourself, for you to find your own inner independence, and not to seek his validation or his affirmation, but to go beyond that, to break through the pain of twin flame separation and to ascend like the phoenix you're meant to be. And he's saying it was very difficult for him because he was with you every step of the way, whether you realize it or not. And he says that it had been a million times more painful for him because he knew he was the cause of your suffering, but yet he had to do what he had to do, because that's what you agreed before coming down to earth, to help to raise each other's vibrations in however way that you see that best fits the situation. So that's why your divine masculine is saying that it's not that he wants to apologize. Of course he will apologize for his insensitivity, but he's not going to apologize for his role in your awakening, because you have been helping each other. That's who we are as twin flames. We are here to help each other become the better versions of ourselves every day, and that is the sacred dynamic, and as divine feminines, it's our role to understand and to go beyond the logical, rational 3D mind, and to actually look at the energies. Where was it coming from? What was he trying to say? Was it true when he actually said that I'm not interested in you? Well, you're not interested in yourself, and that's what he was mirroring to you. And when he said he never wants to talk to you ever, he's basically telling you that you are not talking to yourself enough. All you want to do is communicate with him, but have you sat down and reflected and talked to yourself? Have you talked to God? So that's what your DM means. And that's why today's channeling is very powerful, guys. And the sacred numbers for today is 622 and 999, because it's the 9th of June, and 6925. So if you're seeing any of these numbers, it's very, very auspicious. 666 is about mysticism, growth, empowerment. And with today's astrological alignment, and with the pre-full moon energies, it brings about not only mysticism but wisdom from the rare corners of your experience. So it's about remembering your past and remembering who you truly are. So if you're seeing 999, it's about change in your situation. So this could be through a surprise call that you might get from your divine counterpart, or it could just be a reminder of who you are and the changes that you're going to enact in your life. And if you're seeing the numbers 6925, it's a sacred code to help you remember that everything happens for a reason, and you are in this journey at this time for reasons that you might not understand now, but you would understand tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And to surrender to God, and always to have a direct line with God, and to understand things that's beyond your understanding, and also to put your mind behind, like send your mind on a holiday, and you can get a lot of things done. So that's why, guys, it's a very powerful day today, and especially with the 6-6 portal energies. The 6-6 portal is open till full moon. So if you guys are interested in a spot, you can book via my website. And also I'll be introducing a full moon, strawberry moon healing and activations if you guys are interested. With that, I just have to say that as divine feminines, sometimes we think that knowledge, awareness, remembering helps us better navigate the journey. But the truth is far beyond that. Our divine masculines are suffering and struggling because they took on the role as the protector. So with the veil of amnesia that they're suffering from, they're still doing what they can to help not only you but also himself in the journey. So cut him some slack and be kind to him, and send him as much love as you can. In whatever stage in your journey you are, remember, our divine masculine, our DMs would never wish us harm. And if that is the case, then it's not a twin flame connection, it's probably a karmic one. And remember, this is a God-guided journey, and if you have any questions, always ask God directly, and you would be guided. It could be through a video, it could be through a quote you read in a book, it could be a love movie you watch, it could be anything, but God will definitely send signs your ways. With that, enjoy this beautiful configuration of Saturn in Pisces and all the other beautiful astrological alignments that's going to come through more and more, and the whole Neptune combination. All right, with that, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you do so, like, share, subscribe, and follow for more of these. Bye bye.